Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing a quick reading on your love life for the rest of 2022. I have three pals, pal 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to start right now with pal 1. What I'm picking up for you, pal 1, is a variety of different things. Just try to listen to the entire portion for this pal and see which actual situation fits you the best. What I'm picking up for some of you is that some of you have been in situationships or just interactions with people who you're romantically interested in, and it seems that they necessarily don't have your best interest. They haven't been very serious. They haven't been wanting to commit. Even if you're in a relationship with someone and you've wanted a bigger commitment from them when it comes to something in your relationship, if they're very like immature, if they're very childish, what I'm seeing is that you're likely going to be ending your relationships and interactions with people who don't have your best interest and who aren't serious about you and, and their relationship with you. I can also see this being for some of you also just in ending to your own immaturity in childish ways when it comes to your romantic life. Some of you may have overly naive views about love and life, and some of you have been stalling when it comes to commitment in your own love life. And so for those of you that this really resonates with, I see that coming to an end. Your childish ways coming to an end, and you becoming more serious about what it is that you want from your love life and from other people who you want to be in a relationship with. And so, those are the two different scenarios for this, pal. Either some of you have a history with dealing with people who don't want to commit, people who ghost you, people who aren't good at communicating, they don't know what they want, they don't know how to really be mature when it comes to discussing their relationship with you. And this could be people who you're already in a relationship with, or people who you're interested in, forming a relationship with. You could just be going on dates with these people, but it's just a clear pattern of childish, immature behavior. And what I'm seeing is that for the rest of this year, I see you all starting to cut ties with people who don't serve you and who are immature and don't know what they want, and you just gaining more clarity about what you want. And this in turn will just open you up to really spend more time with yourself, strengthen your own self love, and strengthen the vision you have for yourself and your love life. And you'll just be learning how to stop compromising, stop wasting your time, and stop believing that having someone is better than having no one, and just trusting the timing of your life. This is a good time for you to spend time with yourself and get clarity about your own goals and your own dreams and visions for yourself outside of your romantic life. And hopefully, with that newfound vision and time that you spend with yourself, gaining clarity and less time wasted on people who don't know what they want from you, who just want access to you, who just want to serve themselves and their own motives when interacting with you, you can then use that time to reinvest in yourself and also be more aware when people who are mature, people who are serious about you, and who are in alignment with what you want step into your life. So this is a good thing. Even though it will be an ending, it will be an ending to people wasting your time. And so for the rest of you who you're personally, you know, detached from committing to people, and you're also immature and just not serious about your love life, what I'm seeing is that this is going to be a time the rest of this year for you to get serious and for you to put those childish ways behind you and really understand what it is that you really want. and go about getting those things and really trying to enter into healthy relationships where you can have those things. So, this is also about a time of clarity for you and about really spending time with yourself to make sure that you're the best version of yourself that you want to be before seeking out new romantic partners. And if you're already in a relationship, this is still a good time for you to spend with yourself to make sure that you're holding yourself accountable and not wasting other people's time and not being childish and learning how to clearly communicate your wants and needs with people and being okay if people decide to step away from you or if you decide to step away from other people while you gain the clarity that you need. So that's what I'm picking up for you, pal number one. And just something that I hear for this pal is the theme of playing games. Either people are playing games with you or you've been playing games with other people. But regardless of your particular situation, this is about stopping that childish behavior, getting serious about what you want, and knowing that there's no right or wrong answer. If you want a casual relationship, then seek people who also want that. If you want something that's more serious and committed and monogamous, then find people who want that and vice versa. But if you are knowingly entering into situations and you're not being honest about what you want, it's not good for you or the other person. So that's what I'm picking up for you. And one last thing, there's a small portion of you who are in friendships with people that you actually like romantically. And if this applies to you, if you're in this particular group of people, what I'm picking up is that you need to once again stop being, childish. Learn to communicate your romantic interest with this person and be willing to let them go. Be willing to be disappointed if they don't reciprocate that same interest. But it's time for you to stop hanging around wishing for something to happen if you're not going to verbalize your interest. So that's what I'm picking up for you, pal number one. Thank you so much for watching, and please have a good day. Bye. Pal number two. Okay, pal number two, I'm picking up a variety of different scenarios for this pal, so just listen through and see what applies to you. For some of you, I feel that some of you have a history of betraying yourself when it comes to relationships. And so the rest of this year is going to be about you getting clear about yourself and your personal boundaries when it comes to relationships. And for some of you, this also involves your health. Some of you are overly invested in your romantic life or relationships or just people that you're currently dating. And this is going to be a good time for you to start setting boundaries about how much you extend yourself when you're dating someone or in a relationship with them. This is about not allowing people to exploit your desires and needs to be loved and cared for. Some of you also may have a difficult time setting boundaries when it comes to your sex life. Some of you really need to be clear about where you stand and really about protecting yourself in the best way you see fit when you enter into sexual situations and not allowing people to force you to do things that you don't want to do or just to put you in a compromising situation that you'll later regret. I'm picking up for some of you that you really will need to work on just setting boundaries when it comes to your sex life with people and clearly communicating those boundaries and walking away from people who are really pushy with you and who are very forceful and not respectful of your boundaries when it comes to your sex life. This is going to be a year of learning how to say no and having boundaries when it comes to your romantic life. It may not be in your sex life, like some of you, but for others, it may come when it comes to your time. You may have people who are very needy, people who want to have access to you, people who want to question you and your whereabouts too much, people who are very manipulative. And also, some of you may be dealing with people who are liars, people who are trying to hold back information from you. This is about trusting your intuition, trusting what you know, and not allowing people to gaslight you. This is about standing firm within yourself this year, whether you're in a relationship or not. This is about learning how to leave situations and leave people who continuously show you that they don't have your best interest, that they're only with you for their own personal gratification and satisfaction. This will be a great year for you, Pal, to learn how to stand up for yourself within yourself and to learn how to have boundaries and learn how to communicate those boundaries and have consequences for people who continuously surpass those boundaries when it comes to your love life. And this can apply to you whether you're already in a relationship or you're currently dating people. This pal has a difficult time with boundary setting and self trust. And so I think for the rest of this year, you're going to be experiencing situations where you're going to go back to self trust and setting boundaries. That's going to be a theme for you for the rest of the year. And I really, really wish you well. This is something I've also struggled with. And so the best thing to do is just to practice. That's how we get better at things, and not to get mad at yourself if you don't respond the way that you would have wanted to. Just continuously practice saying no or offering other alternatives and really just being yourself and saying what you want. I'm hearing for a small amount of you that you have issues with your self esteem and self worth, and you may feel like you have to always over compromise when you enter into relationships or when someone expresses interest in you. And so you may over compromise your own, self and your own boundaries, your own personal safety and comfort out of fear that you're going to push someone away or that you won't find love or that you'll lose something or someone or the attention that they're showing you. And Spirit is just saying that, anything that's good for you will be good for you and it will feel good and you won't have to sacrifice your personal safety and comfort and health, and that nothing good will ever come out of coercion or pressure or fear or actions that you make out of low self esteem and low self worth, and that people who love us really create a space for us to really nurture our self trust and our self worth because they also acknowledge it. So that's what I'm picking up for you, pal, too. Please just be very gentle with yourself and just take care. That's what I'm picking up for you. And have a good day. Bye. Pal 3. Ooh, Pal 3. What I'm picking up for you is a variety of different situations. Just listen through and see what applies to you or feels right to you. For some of you, there's been someone from your past that you have been waiting to hear back from. You may thought all hope was lost. You may have always kind of kept them in the back of your mind, even though you tried to get past them. What I'm picking up is that some of you are going to have a reunion or a possible reconciliation with someone from your past. And this may be unexpected or it may be something that you secretly kind of felt intuitively was coming back towards you, but that time is now. Between now and the end of this year, I'm seeing some type of reunion from someone in your past. Now, I'm a very honest reader. If you watch this entire video, you can see that this is the only pal that I've picked up on this with. Lenormand cards are very honest and straightforward, and it really creates a nice standard of accountability to me as a reader. So I can't just make things up, just to say anything. And so my intention is always to be honest, and that's what I'm picking up for this pal, is that someone is going to be coming back, and the energy that I'm picking up is very pleasant. Even if you've ended up on wrong terms with a particular person, what I'm hearing now is that there's going to be a peaceful reconciliation. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to continuously decide to be with this person or get involved romantically with this person or even become friends with this person. All that I'm saying is that there's going to be some type of peaceful and harmonious reunion with someone from your past that is going to feel welcomed in your life when it comes. I don't feel any type of bad energy from this person or from this reunion, but it's also nice to keep in mind that you can have this nice reunion with someone from the past, but it doesn't mean that you have to enter into a relationship with them. And it's still peaceful. That's still a success. But what I'm picking up is that it's going to be something very peaceful to you. If you've wanted answers from someone from the past, especially someone who you either had a lot of sexual attraction to, or they had a lot of sexual attraction towards you, or whether or not that was even mutual. What I'm saying is that is someone from your past where you felt some type of sexual energy towards or with and romantic interest in, they're going to be returning back to your life. And it may be when you least expect it. What I'm hearing is that for some of you, it's been a very long time since you've seen this person, you've heard from this person. It may be someone that you would never even think to run into again for some of you. But what I'm saying is that there's definitely going to be some type of reunion. And for others of you, you intuitively may have a sense that this person was going to come back, even if you haven't talked to them in a while. But you always kind of hope to have, a reunion with them or a nice conversation. And what I'm hearing is clarity, clarity about the things that you've always wanted to know. For some of you, I'm picking up that you might have not ended things well with this person. This person may abruptly ghosted you or moved away or you lost contact with each other. Because I'm hearing for some of you, it's been years since you talked to this person. For others, it's been like months or a shorter time period. But a good amount of time has passed and there's things that you've wanted to know and gain clarity with. And so what I'm picking up is that you're going to be getting clarity about a situation. And like I said, this may not end with this turning into a relationship or even a friendship or even just being associates. You may not talk to this person again after this reunion, and know that that's okay. Know that you don't have to feel pressure to invite this person into your life after you've had this good reunion. You know, maybe this person just comes into your life just to give you that clarity or hope or sense of peace or closure. And for some of you, it may lead to something else. Now, for some of you, this may be an older man or just an older person who will be returning back into your life. And for others of you, what I'm picking up for this pal is that you're going to be meeting someone who's older than you or someone who is an older man who will be expressing some type of romantic or sexual energy towards you. This may be someone that you work with, this may be someone that you know from a professional capacity or school. If you go to a lot of networking events or things where you're encouraged to get to know people in your field or industry, such as a conference or a professional organization, what I'm picking up is that you're going to be coming in contact with someone who's older than you and who's very interested in you. And It may be someone that you didn't think was your type, or you may meet them at a time when you weren't trying to meet someone. This is why I'm picking up someone from a professional capacity, or from a professional setting where you'll be meeting someone. And what I'm picking up, like I said, is that this person either is going to be older than you and just very attractive, or this person is going to be um, just a man who's very attractive and just very sexually interested in you. And I see that this person is going to have a sense of class and sophistication about themselves. They're going to be very respectful towards you, but they're going to make their interests known. They're very mature, they're going to be very straightforward. And similar to what I said to, the group I was talking to earlier, just because someone expresses interest in you and they look nice, they can still be a nice person, but not the right match for you. So just try to get to know people and who express interest in you without having that pressure to um, take it any more serious than what you wanted to. It's okay for you to pace yourself. It's okay for you to turn down offers. But if you're interested in meeting someone this year, what I'm picking up is that for some of you, you will be meeting someone. And I think that person's going to be someone that you meet from a more like professional or formal capacity. Whether you work with this person, they work in your building, you meet them in some type of formal, atmosphere or setting where you're not really looking to meet someone, and something just may pop off. This person will just unexpectedly express interest in you. And I'm picking up good energy from this person. I don't feel any type of ulterior motives or anything like that. It's just there's going to be some type of sexual attraction that they have towards you, or sexual chemistry. And I think they're going to be very sincere in their interest towards you. But that's what I'm picking up. So overall, there were two different scenarios for this pal. In general, either some of you are going to be reuniting with people or someone from your past and having some type of peaceful resolution, while others of you are going to be meeting someone totally new, possibly in a professional capacity, who has some type of romantic or sexual interest in you. Either way, just use this time to have fun, have peace, and focus on yourself. And to know that just because people offer you an opportunity to reconnect or to form a relationship, it doesn't mean that you always have to do that. And even if you are interested in a relationship, it's okay for you to pace yourself and know that the people who have your best interests will be okay with that. So that's what I'm picking up for you, Pal 3. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.